All right, welcome race fans here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway as Freaky Fast is happy to present to you Area 51 here tonight out here at Sin City. I believe that's what they call it, but I'm accompanied here tonight with good old Zach Hall.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Glad to be here for some wild, fast Las Vegas racing here. Really, some pack racing. I think we came from Talladega here, so yeah, they kind of continue that trend of pack racing here because this is a pretty flat out track, and we should see some close racing.
Yeah, pack racing is I call it Talladega racing here at Las Vegas, and you can't get away from nobody at this track. Man, I don't know, but we've been here all week. Zach out here, going to the casinos, doing a little bit of running around at the track, checking out the drag strip, and we've seen some great racing in the past, and then also in real life here and everything. What are we expecting tonight with the track surface and with the air temperature and everything out there?
Well, I can say from the looks of it, right now we're looking at an 84-degree track temp. It's about mostly cloudy today with 70-degree air temp. That's actually giving the track some pretty good grip here, and we actually are into it's about 4 o'clock, 4:09 sim time, so PM, and it should begin to cool off even more. So these guys should continue to get more grip. And the crazy thing about this, Robert, is this car drive is pretty interesting. You're going to see the first 20 laps. These guys are really going to be stuck together and not be able to get away from each other. But after 20 laps or so, you're going to start to really see people start to work different grooves and try to get clean air. And we're going to see a little bit loose, a little bit tight, everything. So if it goes far, we will see some pretty loose race cars out of four. But with these cooler temperatures, it should help them too. So, and a 75% fuel load should help also. So, which I'm measured about. I'd say like they go 36 to 39. I'd say. So if someone makes 39 laps, 40 laps, that's impressive. With the draft, maybe. So we'll have to see.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like you said, the pack racing is going to be insane. I do believe tonight they got three fast repairs here tonight, so
They do.
they do. So, and we're looking at 75 laps here tonight, so it's going to be fast packed, knuckle racing. Man, it's gonna be crazy out there. I mean, we raced this track, through the week and watched some other leagues run this track. So we'll have to see how these guys out here handle it, man, because it was
Yeah.
not. I believe the peaks were here too, correct?
Uh,
No,
Peak. No, they went to Indy.
that's right. My brain was thinking of that wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let's not bring that up. All right. Well, let's run through the top 10 here real quick. Sorry, I'm losing my voice here a second. But the
Oh
top
yeah.
10 there, Zach, and
Yeah.
everybody down at the bottom there can see the starting grid of your favorite driver, where they're qualified, and where they're starting at in their lap times.
Well, here's our freaky top 10 for the night. We got Dude Conrad actually sitting on the pole here. I believe it's back-to-back poles for him there at Talladega last week. So, Dude Conrad in his second pole here. So he's starting P1. Side beside him will be Bud Steele in the 53 machine, starting second. Third tonight will be Gabe Butler. Fourth, Logan Helton. Starting fifth will be Ken Worley. Starting sixth will be Jeremy Poole. Seventh is William Mullins. Eighth place is Outrider, other known as Charles Johnson. And ninth tonight is Jim Brooks in the 76 machine. And rounding out our freaky top 10 is Donald Stewart in the 78 machine there. So he'll be starting P10.
P10. All right. All right. Well, we're going to see also, too, there of Charles. He asked me earlier on Facebook if we could get a side shot of his vehicle on that 14. I'm not sure
Oh,
if
yeah.
I'll have maybe you can see it, Zach, better than I can. I don't know if I have a camera view for that, but I'll try my best to get that.
Yeah, I will try to get an up close view for him
Yeah,
myself.
so you can see exactly what
I
he's.
believe it. Oh, yeah, that's awesome painting there. He's got Area 51. He's got a flying saucer on there.
Let's see if I can.
It's a good looking number 14.
Yeah, looking like the best I got. Well, I see. I forget what there. What's on the back of underneath Area 51? There is that a alien?
Um, put it back on the camera. I believe, yeah, I believe that's aliens. Alien.
Well, we all know what was in the news this week. That there's real true aliens apparently. That's what they're saying. But we're getting ready to go 75 laps here with Area 51. I appreciate everybody tuning in out there on the Facebook and YouTube side of things, as we're going to get ready to get freaky fast, freaky crazy, and nuts, nuts, nuts. As I'm not allowed to say freaky nuts. Oops, I just did. As that pace car ducks in, and Duke Conrad is going to lead him to the green, and green's out.
Green flag is out, Robert. This race now will start very wild. I think you're going to see some hard racing here with these guys. It's now a very long race, 75 laps. They can make it about 38 on a fuel tank. You know, it's going to be interesting to see what these guys can do to formulate. And you're already seeing groups of guys working together here. You got Bud Steele on the very top in that 53 machine, but Gabe Butler is pushed up to that second position. And it looks like Kim Worley in the 11 is going to try to push up to that third position. And we got he's going to go to the lead there. Gabe Butler in the machine. He sticks his nose down there.
It sticks his nose. Well, he cleared that 8 there, but I don't know if we've seen in the past here, Zach, that that's nothing. You know, you're going to see these cars just draft right back up. As just watch that 8 and 53 there of that SpaceX Ford there. He's gonna push that Yorkville 8, try to push him back to the front there, but 33 and the 1 and the 11 says, nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna take over first, second, and third here.
Yeah, you can already see it's getting already pretty pack racy here. You can see Gabe Butler's gonna go to the top, pull the top lane up. Does he swing back to the bottom? He decides to give the bottom up to Ken there in the 11. Hard racing all the way through this field here. We also got William Mullins in the 33, started 7th. He's trying to push his way into second here, up to third.
Wow! Look at the pack. That's amazing. How it's like watching Talladega at Las Vegas, and you watch these guys. Look at this! Wow! Gyro cam. Whoa! That was crazy, Cam.
Way up high there. 3 wide coming off of 4. Good job by these guys to keep going. Oh, there's a wreck.
Oh.
That was what I believe the 14 was involved in that.
Oh no.
And
no. Was he involved?
The 26 was the one that got turned, Tony Boyd.
Oh, and he's already took it behind the wall. But let's go see in that Craftsman Camry there, 26 there. He's coming through turn 3 and 4, and just looked like a racing deal there to me. 2 people going for the same real estate there, Zach. Oh, okay, he is back out on the track. He blinked there for a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
That definitely, I don't believe Trump. Maybe the 14 did not know he was there. It kind of seems like that, but looks like the 1's going to stay out here. Kim Worley's going to come down, but it looks like Logan Helton is also going to follow suit with Gabe and stay out on that 63 machine. You look back here, Jeremy C. Poole, that 95, he's going to stay out also. So you're going to have 3 guys stay out here, Robert. Not a bad call. These tires they're still going to be pretty good here. Now, if it goes a pretty far distance, they could start to feel the effects, but usually they do start to even out. So, they got about 4 good racing laps of tire on the tires. I don't expect too much wear to come from that. This new package really doesn't wear the tires like we used to.
Yeah, we have experience at this track from the past week, and I have to agree with you on that, Zach. Tires, I think, like you said, don't wear out too bad. Not unless you abuse them on the first 5 to 6 laps.
Yeah.
You should be okay. And I seen Gabe and Logan there. They seem to just take it easy behind everybody. But
Yeah.
again, with this kind of racing at this track and this package that we have, everybody out there, it's it's no wear and tear. It's just you got to hang
Oh, it looks
on.
like
And
Gabe's coming down.
so he stayed out to lead a lap,
He's
but he
giving.
already led a lap. So
Yeah.
I don't understand that
He's just
strategy
trying to
call.
jump to the back, maybe. Maybe he wants to get back there. Maybe he can save some fast spares, I guess. Keep them conserved. But you got Jeremy Poole here moving up to the second position behind Logan Helton, our new leader.
Yeah, it's interesting. And what's here? Well, he's moving up up through, but if we look here at Bud, the 53, he started on the outside in tonight's race, and he's back to 10th position. So
Yeah.
he
That's
had
one thing, Robert.
he had a 15.4 pit stop there, Zach.
Ooh,
So
not a very good pit stop.
Yeah, that's where he lost all his ground. So now he has to try to take that SpaceX and try to,
land it up front.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, there's an alien.
Oh, I see it over there. Yeah.
See?
Las Vegas is not too far away from Area 51, supposedly. So.
Good call again. I wonder if is there anybody out there in the chat? Did your husbands go and visit Area 51? Did they do the protest that guy put up? That was fake.
I think that's actually like in a day or two. So, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting caller from Logan Helton and Jeremy Poole. They're going to stay out here. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be too bad for them. But also, really, they wouldn't have lost much by pitting either. So it's just a 50-50 call there at this moment. It's early in the race. Really, probably the fuel is the biggest thing they would probably want. But yeah. I mean, even though that caution doesn't change the way the strategy is going to play, so they're going to line them up, and we're going to see how them tires do. So,
Yes.
and you were talking about Bud there. He started second, Robert. This is the thing about this new package. You can start up front and get shuffled to the back in this early phase of where people don't have to lift. It's just literally a plate track. It's just picking the right lane at that point.
Right.
Sometimes you pick the wrong lane, you're going to get shuffled back in this package. You lose momentum so fast. Like I said, it's going to take 20 to 25 laps before they really can start to space themselves out a little bit on the other cars.
That would be correct there, Zach. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll have to see. I say that it's almost at every track here in iRacing. If we get a long green flag run, we'll see between 10 to 15 laps who saved tires, who's wearing and tearing them tires up, and then basically the field starts getting separated a little bit. But, here at Las Vegas, when I say a little bit, there's still people that are stuck in the pack. But that official pace car is ducking off, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to get ready to go back green with 8 laps completed of 75 at Area 51, and green's out.
Yeah, look at that side-by-side clean restart. You kind of like I believe Logan just wanted to really make sure he didn't get too big a jump. If you get too big a jump, Robert, it's just like a play track. You get a huge run on the guy, and you give him area to work when you do that. So it'll be interesting to see what this 11 can do here. Looks like the 63 is going to pull the draft up top. Very smart move. So he's going to cut back down to the bottom, but I don't think he's going to be able to get back down there in time. No, that 11 is going to close that gap.
Yeah, we got to. Oh, the 95.
Contact. Yeah.
Oh,
a little more contact.
I wonder if he was.
4 different cars hit each other.
Yeah, they door slammed each other there.
Yeah, dude took a hard right front hit there. He's got a good little bit of damage, but
yeah, I'm not sure if the
too bad in the draft.
95 maybe got loose coming out of the corner a little bit, and he had to correct it. I don't know.
It's possible there. 95 there, he's getting taken almost 3 wide coming off of 4 there, 3 wide.
Whoa! Wow, there's a battle back there at that 95.
Yeah, Jeremy Poole was dropping back on the outside on the water tires.
Yeah, I
Helton is holding strong though. He's up here hanging up on this outside in third. So that's to tell two different things there for you. This is how this package plays out. Logan was able to keep the momentum up here and not get shuffled out. And he's able to run with these guys on older tires.
Here comes that 27.
Yeah, he was a winner last week, Robert.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Totally.
That's right. That's right.
He's looking to make a big move already. He's being pretty aggressive there. So was Logan. They're both looking to cut each other off there, but good racing between these guys. Hard.
Yeah, we got side by side all the way back to around 15th position, maybe. Let's see here, 15. Yeah, back to 17th to 071 of Eric.
Tyler Hurlbut in the 5. And that pink 5 over there, he was in the Hornet's Nest in the middle of Donald Stewart in the 78. He's also got, I believe that's the 01 Brian Kaufman up top 3 wide. And he's got the 50 of David Leclerc on the bottom. There's a little contact in the middle. Ooh. Hard racing back here for about 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, and 11th. Pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, I was going to say, where can we go with anything? Because now, look, that 26 was involved. He's moving back up through the field.
Yeah, you also got Gabe Butler starting to move back through the field. He pitted from the lead. Remember, he's up to 14th.
And track temperature, I just noticed this, Zach. The track temperature for these guys so far is 79 degrees. Yeah, so that's a huge drop. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. But I have my eye on this 5 right now. Now he's getting Freight Train stuck up there on the top.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, we had, what was that?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. We have cars.
Looks like
the 76 was involved. Let's see if we can.
Whoa. It was Jim Brooks, yeah. It was like he blinked out, Robert.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find. He
blinked out and came back and was wrecked.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I had a camera on a car, the 5, and all of a sudden I seen the 76 show up in the middle of the track. That was a huge wow. All right, everybody. Well, yeah, unfortunately, that 76 blinked out for a while and came back and and now it looks like we got everybody on the back stretch here, Zach, waiting for that pace car. So
looks like Ken in the 11 here is going to bring us down pit road. Logan will follow this time. He's got Dude in tow. Josh Cully, the 27, the 50 of David Leclerc. Pretty much everybody, Robert. That was some hard racing there. Them guys, they're like, we need some tires. Looks like Charles Johnson, outrider here, is going to possibly stay out. The same with James Ledford in the 48 machine here. Interesting call by these guys. Also the 62 of Les Levy here looking to get a wave around possibly. And same with Ted Decker Jr.
It looks like the outrider stayed out to lead a lap.
I believe that's what he's going to try here, but he didn't lead that last lap there, so he'll have to stay out again if he wants to lead the lap.
Yeah, and that might be a gutsy call there, Zach, because if we go back green this time by, which we might, he's going to have to stay out on 11-lap old tires compared to everybody else, and we all know how this package handles. Unfortunately, he will get freight trained. There's just no way around it. It will happen.
Yes, that would be a very intriguing call. It looks like he is going to come down this time. No, kind of fake. It looks like the 62 or less will come down.
Wow, what a call! What?
Outrider going to stay out here in the 14 machine. He's going to lead that lap. Get him a bonus point.
Now, do we go back green this time by? Let's see here. And pace car lights are still on, so, well, that strategy played out just perfectly for him. Oh, now we'll have to see there, Zach, if he decides to go down this time then, or does he stay out, you know, on his 12-lap whole tires now. But that 48 behind him, he's also 10 laps on his tires. So we have the first and second place car going to be starting on some old Goodyears there.
That is going to be very interesting there, Robert, as I would put it. These guys are going to have to really do a good job on these older tires here to, you know, not get run over. It's not going to be too bad. It's not like if this was the old package, I'd be more worried. But the fall off, you know, doesn't start happening until about lap 12, really, of the lap. And they didn't have 10 green flag laps on the tires. So, you know, they'll be struggling. But I don't think they'll be, you know, terrible. So, but you never know. I mean, it could play out very bad for them here, and they look like they're going to continue to stay out. And I believe that pace car lights will show off this time as he's got to start to double file up. So, one to green here.
That's right. That's right. So, and that Lowe's is going to start on the high side of that nice paint scheme of Jimmy Johnson there. Then we got the K9 of, who is that? The 50 of David. And then right behind him, or in the inside, would be Ken. And that 11 car, which I'm seeing right, is that a Scooby-Doo car?
Yes, I believe so. It is, yeah.
Is it a Scooby-Doo car?
I think, no, I'm not sure. It's like a glare for me, but yeah, I think it is Scooby-Doo. It looks like Scooby-Doo. That's all I know. Yeah, it is. It is Scooby-Doo.
Look at that Cartoon Network. Nice paint scheme.
That's a cool paint scheme. I like that one.
Yeah, my grandkids would love that car. But we're going to go ready to go back green here, Zach. See if we can get a long green flag run here. Lap 19, about ready to be in the books of 75. It's a short race here tonight, 75 laps, 3 green, white checkered. So let's hang on to our britches, everybody, and get ready to get freaky nuts. And hopefully we can have some freaky fun racing.
As they come to the green.
Green's out, man. Here they go again. Let's see what that 14 and 48 can hold off the field with these new tires.
That's right. 56 to go, Robert. The 14 and the 48, I do not believe we'll be able to make it on one stop now. The rest of these guys, I believe, can make it on one stop with 56 to go.
Okay. Well, you can see Outrider there, Charles, he pulled out pretty far, but that 50's got the taste of his draft, and they're just going to pull right back up behind him. And it looks like that 48's holding his own ground up there, too, on the high side, as he's got Ken, now 11 there, pushing him, and we got the 27 of Josh. Yes. 27 of Josh.
Scully,
yeah, pushing him here. We didn't talk much about him yet here tonight. So, but this is round 2 of here in this long season. We've got
blinked out a little bit.
Yeah, I just seen that. Oh, look at the 5, 3 wide going into turn 1. Does he? Oh, and the 14's in
Tyler.
Wow, what a bold move.
He's going to make some bold moves in that pink 5. I've seen it, that pink car dice into the field, really. These guys on old tires doing a great job, Robert, proving us a little wrong there, saying they might get eat up.
I was just ready to say, they proved me wrong so far. They're holding their own here. We'll have to see if
there's a 5 in the... Ooh. I believe the 01, the 5 made some contact. That put the... I believe that was the... 33 of William Mullins got the wrong end of that deal. But actually, he's got more left front damage than right front, Robert. So I think he should be decent.
Oh, we got the 63 of Logan going down on the apron. He does save it here as we went into 01 here. And now it looks like the 01s are going to be in the sucker hole here as we're riding along in the gyro cam here, Zach.
Yeah, Robert and all those guys in the back are fighting and dicing up. These two cars on old tires holding on tough up front, man. I am impressed, very impressed by this 48 and this 14. They've seen table just to hold on here, but when will the tires come into effect? The 11 blue motor, Robert.
Oh, what happened there?
Oil temperature. He was pushing too hard. He was too close to the rim upper. That's something you only see on strict plate racetracks.
I was gonna say, do we actually see that at Las Vegas?
That's the part of this new package here, Robert. They're gonna that 11 went from leading a good bit of laps here to now.
Wow.
No engine power, having to come down pit road. He's gonna have to take a quick fix, but guess what? He's gonna go a lap down.
Yeah, you can see we're watching him right now. He's just coasting it down, getting ready to enter pit road. Wow, I've never seen that. I don't recall ever seeing that. Huh.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, well, that's something to pay attention to now with these guys pushing really, really hard here. They got to pay attention to that oil temperature, like you said. Oh, we're riding up to 26.
The 50 coming back on the racetrack. What a save.
Oh, we're riding.
26.
Wow, and the 26.
Oh, he lost it.
Does he save it? No, he doesn't, and around he goes.
No caution.
And there ain't nobody around him, and, well, we just got a good area view of that there, Zach. As we were talking, we were watching from a high above him, ripping up dirt and running around, and wow. All right. Wow, there's action-packed racing going on all over here tonight.
Yeah, Charles Johnson, an outrider here in the 14. He's continued to hold the lead on these older tires.
I wonder.
Impressive run.
Yeah, impressive run. I believe it's because of the draft here is actually what's helping him. It's keeping him right. But you can see the
right tight, yeah.
Old tires made him push.
I think it's going to start to hurt, Robert. Yeah, as you got Logan Helton, Duke Conrad, Josh Coley all around the outside. You're also going to have Dylan Laymaster there try to pass around the top. You got the 01 of Brian Kaufman. He was in the sucker hole not too long ago. Now he's trying to come up through.
Yeah, this is
and
the
14.
time.
This is when the 14 is going to have to start to lift, and these other guys are probably not even lifting. You see him drifting up.
Drifting up again. And now he's
three wide.
Oh my God.
Whew. Yeah,
Hang on to it,
it's only going to be a rough ride back there. Now he's back with his other buddy, the 48.
That, and you know what else we're going to talk about here yet tonight? Dirty air.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets behind.
And this is where it plays a factor, Robert.
Yeah.
This is the part of the run.
Yeah.
See Josh Coley getting a push from Logan.
Well, everybody out there, let me know how the audio sounds and how everything's looking here tonight for us here at Freaky Fast. I did adjust my mic, so hopefully I'm not as loud as I was last broadcast that we had. I was apparently screaming at the mic. Didn't even realize it until I went back and watched it. I was like, wow, I'm loud. Holy crap. So just let me know how everybody sounds. Me and Zach up here in the booth here tonight. Out here at Las Vegas. As we're watching that 26 now, he takes over the lead here. Looks like we got about an 8-car battle for the lead right now. Everybody's just sliding around, trying to find grip out there, it looks like, Zach. Oh, we got a car in the wall.
That's bad. 15, David Edwards, can he get back up on the racetrack and drive it without taking all the net code? Please don't. Wow, what a driving job by these guys. But back in the back, they're wrecking. Oh, yeah, big wreck.
Oh, the 99 was just into the wall. The 24, the 79.
Yeah, that all started around the 999 there, I believe.
Wow.
But really the 95. got a little tight there. So Jeremy Poole got tight. Got up into the 1.
Yeah, well, right. I seen the 24 here.
Whoa, that was tremendous net code, actually. Whoa.
Sounding like we're having some netcode issues. Oh, look at that 24, nowhere to go. Oh, and the 79 just finished them off. And now he's mud bogging.
Wow, Robert, that looked almost like the 999 just blew a tire from that net. It was, wow.
I don't think they put that into the game yet. Am I correct?
No, that was not a tire blow. That was the interesting thing is the 95 actually was making contact there with the 1, and it didn't even affect the 1. It actually affected the 999 2.5 car lengths higher.
Well, the reason why I brought that up here, and I'll pop this up here as we are under yellow, we were talking about, and I heard on 30 Air podcast, you guys talking about blowing tires with the camber. So anybody wants to go back and listen to that episode, you can, but make sure you check out 30 Air podcast every Tuesday night at 11 to 11:15 on Facebook and all the platforms out there, Spotify, Google,
Apple Podcasts.
I'm not an Apple guy. I'll never remember it. So Apple Podcasts and anything like that, as my phone thinks I'm talking to it now.
It says you're not an Apple guy?
More or less, yeah. That's what it's trying to tell me. I'm not an Apple guy, which I'm not. I do apologize. But anyways, make sure you check them guys out. Zach's got, he is the proud owner of 30 Air. And so if you got anything to add there, bud, go right ahead for all the viewers out there on the Facebook and YouTube side of things.
Oh, yeah. Well, we had just a great episode with Pete driver Benjamin Nelson. He had a lot of good insight, like on just, his rookie season in the Pro Series. If you want to hear from a pro driver, like, what it takes to get there and how the ups and downs can affect you and, kind of getting on the upswing. And then we kind of talk a little bit about technology and stuff and with VR, because he's kind of like, the head of VR almost in iRacing, just with the way Iris has been promoting his VR, that he's the only peak driver with it. So, yeah, just a cool talk with him. And then this week we actually have a pretty cool special guest. I can't wait to announce that, and I'm sure everybody will love that. So, yeah, every Tuesday night around 11, we really change. The only reason it's not exactly 11 is due to Road to Pro, but we have 2 more weeks left, and then we'll be done with that. So, yeah. So it should be around 11 o'clock every Tuesday night on Facebook Live, and then other platforms, Spotify, like Robert said, Google Play, Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. So, yeah, we're getting out there.
Very good episode, the last episode. So go check it out on the Facebook or any of them platforms that he said. I'm telling you, it was a very, very good listening to. I listen to it on my way to work, like I do every Wednesday morning on my way for my 40-minute drive to work, and it's very insightful. And you guys put out some very good information on real life and sim racing and anything else. I mean, it's a good thing to listen to. I enjoy it. So.
Well, we appreciate that.
And I'm sure everybody else does. But all right, well, with that being said and out of the way there, please everybody go hit that like and share button out there. Help us grow, help 30 Air podcast grow. Make sure you go check out Area 51 for your racing needs. If you're looking for a league, they run different things here. It's just not Thursday night. They also run Sunday night, a super speedway league with nothing but super speedway tracks with the cup cars, and then they do the Indy cars, the brand new ones, on Monday nights, and then Wednesday nights they do the trucks, and Thursday nights here at Freaky Fast they do the cups, as we're watching right now, round 2. So I mean, they got a multiple platform of what you would need for your racing needs out there. So please go check them out on Facebook or hit up, send them a message on iRacing League's webpage if you want to join this fun league here tonight that has all their leagues broadcasted. Every single race is broadcasted. So that's something nice that they give for the viewers and the fans and the drivers out there. So, all right, well, enough of my spiel, as we're going to watch that pace car spiel his wheels into the pit lane. And that green flag is going to fly. The race is not over yet. We still got 40 laps to go. But here we go, Zach, man.
Green, green, green.
All right,
yeah, Robert
is going.
Here they are, right on the edge of the fuel window here. If you topped off, maybe you could get close. But Dude Conrad out front in the 8 machine. The 27 Josh Coley on the outside row. Got to also point out Ken Worley. He also got the wave around, so he's back on the lead lap in that 11 machine after he blew up there. So
and he has a car. He has
he had a very fast car. Yeah. See how his progress comes through the field. You got David Edwards there. Started 27th up to 3rd tonight, Robert. What a drive for him. That's almost next to last. So, oh no, we have 2 cars into inside wall, hard wreck.
Oh,
Big wreck.
See if we can go. Oh, the 48's involved. No, it's 66, 17, the 94, and we have another vehicle, 33, sitting down there, I think. Let's go back and see if we can see exactly what happened here, Zach. If we're riding with the 66, let's see if we can see what happens as we see the 94 up there in the front. We were just talking about the 11, and it's right in front, and the 66 just never stopped. Okay, call it as I see it. He just never stopped.
Yeah. Also, the wreck started there with the 95, I believe, with Jeremy Poole, and the 80. He just got a little bit of the rear end of the 88 there, just really bump drafting gone wrong, and turned him down the inside wall, and he came back up track, innocently took out the 17, and then the 24 kind of came in there. Wow.
Yeah, and that's the thing with this package here at this. It's such tight racing that you can't bump draft going into the turns. It will just upset the car too much because of all the air being circulated around these vehicles and being such in a tight pack of cars. You know, it makes the cars either sway or loose, or and then you're starting to wheel it hard because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, some interesting strategies being played here. I believe David Leclerc is going to take the wave around, but we do, I believe, have Brian Kaufman. Yeah, he's going to stay out here. And the one, I believe they'll be able to make it on fuel now. Looks like Outrider's going to stay out in that 14 machine. The 53 of Bud Steele. Haven't talked about him much after tonight. After starting on the front row, he's going to start. He's going to stay out. Jim Brooks in the 76. He's going to stay out. So is Tony Boyd in the 26. Les Levy in the 62. Ted Deckard Jr. in the 79, and looks like Mike Morrison in the 62. So looks like Dude Conrad might be pushed out of the top 10 after pitting right there. So
yeah, looking at the pit cycles here, Zach, it looks like the top 8 stayed out with 6 to 7 laps on their tires. So that tells me they're not going to have enough of fuel to make it, so they got to be banking on another yellow. I mean,
I think they can make it, Robert. Due to the fact we started with 40 to go there, and right in the window is 38-39. So just with my math, now at this temperature, we could be looking at a little bit more fuel usage due to the higher throttle time, the more throttle usage here.
Right.
So we might be looking at around 38 to 37, 37 to 38. I believe they can save enough fuel. If you save hard enough here, I think you can save enough to make it. And even if not that, it's gonna be hard to say we can go to that's gonna go to the end here, just due to the fact that this is such tight racing here. These guys are going for it. It's pretty cold, so it's going to stay packed up for a while due to these clouds coming over. It's going to try air temperature actually drop down to 79 and or 69 in the track temp to 79. So it'll continue the drop here.
Right. Yeah, you can see it getting cloudy here in 1 and 2 and down the back stretch. We're riding with the 14 of Outrider right now. Charles, he he's not clutching it. He's just coasting around, running his gas, not turning the engine off. So we'll have to see. I'm assuming that they got, enough of gas, but if we get a green, white checkered, they're not going to have enough of gas. So again, it goes back to what I was saying here, Zach. They got to be banking on it staying green. I mean, they're going to have to make a pit stop if the yellow comes out, or if we get a green, white checkered and they do stay in the front, that's going to hurt them. There's no way they're going to be able to save 3 laps on fuel and the pace laps. So,
yeah,
interesting. I mean, it's just an interesting call if you ask me, but
definitely. Mostly might be for track position. Just like Duke Conrad will start 8th, so 7 guys staying out. Yeah, so our first guy on 4 tires is Duke Conrad in the 8 machine. He's going to start 8th. We'll have to see his progression here as the Colt. It looks like the 27, the 63, and the 8. It's going to really see if they can slice through the field back up to the lead, because they've been pretty, they've been pretty good about getting to the front most of the night. So those have been the guys I've been kind of watching for here.
Let's see here. We didn't get to talk much about the 50. He's pretty much he's pretty banged up right here. I was just going through the field here, Zach, to give some of these drivers a shout out here on the 88. Let's see here. Who haven't we? Dwight in the 44 UPS. Old Dale Jarrett scheme there. Oh wow, I haven't seen that scheme in a while. We got the 15. We didn't give much of him a shout out. And the 17. Mountain Dew. Oh, if Brian was here, he'd be like, oh yeah. But Bud qualified second, and he's moved himself back up into the top 3 here. So he's gonna
it's gonna be
starting right
see
behind
what he can do
Brian.
here.
Yep, with 34 laps to go here. Getting ready to go back green.
Green flag.
Yep, green flag just flew, and here we go.
Nice, clean, even restart. The field 2 by 2 by 2, all the way back to about 22nd place.
Yeah, you can see it. By coming out of turn 2, everybody, they're just going to stack right back up against each other.
Definitely, you see Bud there in the 53 machine. He's making the first move here. He wants to get that lead from Brian Kaufman. Kaufman's not giving it up, though. You got the 26, I believe, Tony Boyd. He was in a major wreck there not too long ago, so he did a good job of getting that 26 all fixed up, back in position. Look at this heavy racing here. Look at Duke Conrad back in 10th. Going through the middle.
Whoa. Oh, he just...
Oh, no, there it goes in the 62, come across the 27.
Flag is out.
Let's go back. The 62 was involved. Let's go back and watch. I don't know if the 8 scared him or not, but probably not. But I know the 8, you said, as we watch here, he takes a 3 wide going into 1 and 2. He's in the middle here. And this is the move I was saying. Just clears. Oh, and the 27 came up and got the left rear of that 60. Oh, and he just backed it right into the wall. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, hard wreck there for a few guys.
Yeah. That's unfortunately. But, you said they got some quick fixes, but eventually they're going to go through all these, and we're going to see some cars starting to go behind the pit wall or be out there running around with a damaged car here. So I just seen a lot of aggressive driving here tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, these guys are going to get it. They know they have them fixes in their pocket. That probably plays in a little bit there too, Robert, but you already have 2 cars out. We have Donald Stewart in the 78. Unfortunately, he had to take it behind the wall tonight. Jason Anderson in the 92 also taking it behind the wall. Let's see, who do we... Looks like we had a few guys pit. Looks like Josh Coley was part of that. The 12, Robert Richards. And the 63, I believe, of Logan Helton. So all these guys who kind of took some tires before, coming back down, getting some more tires. Hey, what, really, Robert? So Duke Conrad was our leader, before that last stop. before these last 8 or 7 guys stayed out. He only made it up to 7th, so he made one position up, and he almost got caught in a wreck. And you can see why some of these guys stay out. You know, you put yourselves back in the hornet's nest, and sometimes you get stung.
Yeah, yeah, very well said there, Zach. Yeah, I have to agree with it here. You know, I know we keep almost sounds like we sound like a broken record talking over and over and over, but these cars are so hard to drive when you are packed racing. I mean, this is just what this package gives you. You have to be aggressive. You have to go for it. You cannot, even if you want to be, I don't know what's the word I'm trying to say. Take it easy and you know, try to stay out of harm's way. You get in the middle of the pack, like you said, the hornet's nest. You have no choice but to race like the other ones. And it's not that the other guys out there are racing stupid or dumb. It's just that's what this package gives. So you get stuck there. Well, you got. It's like going down the highway. You know, you get on the highway at 55 miles per hour, and you're stuck between 2 tractor trailer trucks going 55. You're not going to slow down. You got to go 55. You got to go and give. You got to do what the package gives you. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm sure the fans know what I'm trying to say. I hope. Or maybe not.
I don't think I heard anything you said, but I'm pretty sure everybody else did. I don't know if I had some internet blip there or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think it was possibly me. That's what.
Yeah, yeah. That's everybody knows out there. The internet's been, I noticed, since around 7 o'clock. The internet for a lot of people, from its looking now, it's been up and down. It's been a rough night for the internet world, I guess. So.
Yeah, I actually forgot to tell you that before. I actually did lose internet for a little bit earlier today.
Yeah.
For about 10 minutes, it went out and was just acting funny. So, never know when that stuff can strike.
I love the internet world.
Control.
That's what happens when the government runs it.
Yeah, right.
All right, well, let's change that. Let's not get into politics. we're
race time.
Yeah, we're watching a race. Yeah. We're riding with Jim here, keeping an eye on Jim here, Zach. Beautiful paint scheme. I love that paint scheme.
Yeah, very, very pretty paint scheme. They're from Jim.
Yeah, you don't see
76.
You don't see that sponsor around too much.
Really don't.
No. Who's the last vehicle to drive that sponsor? That was in NASCAR, wasn't it?
I believe so.
It was in one of the series. Maybe somebody could tell me.
I've definitely seen that 76 before, you know.
Yeah, I have too. I see. Maybe not. The paint scheme I know I've seen.
Yeah.
Pretty similar to close to it. But you know, there you go. Maybe that's something that the fans out there could let us know out there watching.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and hit us up on the chat out there. We'd be more glad to answer some of the people's questions or talk to, talk to everybody too. So
he's got the perfect number for it. So
76
got a 76 on his paint scheme. So
he needs to change it to green though, because I like green. All right, well that 01 of Brian's gonna set him sail here again with Bud starting on the outside green. And green's out, double file, and back to the 53. Got out of the way there for a minute.
Yeah, he did jump to the outside there for a good little bit there. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but I'm sure he had something planned.
I wonder if he missed
here comes the 26. That's possible too, Robert. Dude, Conrad too looking back there on the inside of that A machine, but got the 26 here. Tony Boyd trying to work his way around Brian Kaufman in the 01. Here comes the 14 Outrider. He was strong earlier on the old tires, Robert. He just started to fade when they got to the point where he had to really start lifting.
And these cars look great with fresh tires. It makes you feel like Superman.
The 79 got put in the sucker hole, and oh no, the 8. That's the 8. Oh, dude.
And somebody else out there, everybody. Oh, and somebody else. Oh,
The 44, yeah.
Oh.
Coming there.
And the 8 is crab walking.
Yeah, his not good.
Let's go back and see what happened. So we can go on the blimp side of things and see. Oh, the 79 almost got into the 33.
Oh, okay.
And the 26 just came down and from the highlight. Okay, and now the 44 is on the brakes. He clips the 8, and then we still have a wreck going up on the front there, Zach. But
yeah, there's nowhere that 8 could go. I just think the 26 just didn't. I just think he just didn't see him, or didn't know he was there. I mean, that's really the only logical thing I can think of.
Yeah,
for Tony there.
Yeah, because he's. Sorry, I don't mean to keep
He made such a bold move. No, you're fine.
Yeah. Well, my thing about it was that he did such an abrasive from the top line to the bottom line so fast. So, I mean, the only thing you say is that the spotter didn't tell him that he was there. You know, so
Right,
unfortunately the 8 got hit, and then it just caused a chain reaction there.
Yeah, it looks like the 14, the 53, the 76, I believe, and the 33 will bring her down pit road. It looks like the 01's going to stay out. So our leader, Brian Kaufman's going to stay out. Ted Decker Jr., who he got put in the middle one time there right before that caution after Robert Knowles. Whew, he made it through good. He's just going to stay out. Looks like we got the 999 of Corey Lane, who had some unfortunate, terrible neck hurt earlier. Looks like he's backing in with 5th position here. Brad Bothwell in the 94 is going to stay out, so it looks like he'll restart, I believe, in the 4th position if he continues there. Robert Richards in the 12. He'll be 5th. You got Dylan in the 3. He's going to be, I believe, 6th when this all plays out. Jeremy Poole stayed out. Logan Helton in the 63 stayed out. The 27 of Josh Coley, I believe, stayed out. And the 50 of David Leclerc, he pitted. I'm trying to figure out all these guys who pitted, and most of them did, it looks like. But
I'm seeing from the 14 all the way back.
Yeah, now it's
pitted. We got the leaders with 18 laps on their tires. So, but we got 24 laps to go. Or you said they should be in the fuel window, unless we get
Yeah, they should be plenty good now.
Unless we get multiple green, white checkers, they still haven't pitted yet. So, I mean, it comes down to the end of the race. We don't know yet. I mean,
yeah,
that's the thing. We don't know.
See right here, it looks like, so the 14 will be the first car on new tires in 11th position there, Robert. So we got 10 guys stay out.
And from previous watching and racing this track, 10th, I guess what I'm trying to say, starting at 11th position that's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough.
To go. Yeah, I mean, you just can't go flying up through the field and think you're going to pass everybody, because these tires, there's no fall off on these tires. So until, like you said, 11, 12 laps into it. So they're really going to have to bide their time with about 21 laps to go. But at the same time, does a panic mode kick in going, got a fast car, I got to get up to the front.
It's very possible that panic does start to play into a factor, and we could see them get caught up in an issue for that. Maybe Brian Kaufman is looking like a genius here for staying out, because he did a pretty good call, because whenever you can, you put yourself from 2nd or 1st all the way back to 11th, you're kind of putting yourself in danger there. And, with the way this racing is, that's a dangerous spot, and I think Brian Kaufman says, I want to be out front leading. So, and guess what? He's got 9 other guys who wanted to stay out with him too, so that gives him a good buffer. So we'll see how this plays out. I believe, like I said, I'm pretty sure Brian should be plenty good on fuel. All these other guys should now all be good on fuel, and see if they can, how far they can make it, and see if the Air Force 01 can stay out front.
Well, that and talking about fuel, being out front, yeah, that's where you want to be, but they're gonna burn more fuel, and they burn more fuel off, meaning and could could hurt them in the long run.
Yeah.
We don't know. Honestly, we really don't know unless we get to bring a driver down here. But we're about ready to go back green here with 21 laps to go, so we really can't bring anybody up right now. So, but let's see what happens here. Like I always say, grab your popcorn, grab your soda, grab your coffee, grab your beer, whatever you got going on there. Sit back and relax and enjoy some freaky fast broadcasting style here at Area 51 as we're getting ready to go back green here with 21 laps to go.
Green flag,
And green
flag.
green's out. Buckle, buckle, buckle. Here we go, buddy. Woohoo! Yippee!
And good restart there from the 01. Look at Brad Bothwell. 94, he makes a move through the bottom.
And here comes the 3.
3 of Dylan.
Dylan. Sorry on the delay on names. I actually don't know the car numbers and names yet, so I'm kind of looking at my screen.
Yeah.
My
Definitely
relative.
First guy on new tires, too, is still that 14 machine.
And he is...
He actually lost a few positions there, Robert. He went clear back to 18.
Oh. He
Looks like
started in the 10th, and now he's back to 18th.
Yeah, and the 53 looks like he's the first car. Dude, Conrad actually working his way back up in the 8 machine after having that issues. Some of these guys really slicing through. But up front, whoa.
Here comes
Robert.
Ken.
Jeremy pulling the bottom. Brad Buffalo's going to pull down there. In that 94.
Well, just watching this race here now, Zach, the whole pack just basically caught back up all the way back to 14th position.
Yeah. It's wild here as Brad Buffalo pushes Brian Kaufman off into 3 and 4, followed by Jeremy Poole on the bottom. You got Robert Richards up top. Josh Coley in that 27, last week's winner in Talladega. He's starting to make his... Oh, no, Jeremy Poole into the side of Robert Richards there, I believe. Oh, wow, Robert Richards tried to close the door. Oh, and that's going to send the car around.
Oh,
I reckon.
Yellow, yellow,
big
yellow.
one, big one. Oh, let's go back and watch it from the 12 here. Let's see if we can go to the cockpit view of the 12. Oh, the 12 got door slammed going across the start-finish line by the 95. Oh, and he died. Well, I don't know if you want. I don't want to say it. We'll leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. And it calls the big one, and not saying no more. So we have 17 laps to go.
That was wild there, Robert.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I'm not ignoring your chat out there. We got somebody rooting on the 63 of Logan out there on Facebook. Facebook there, Zach. So.
Well, he's up the 7th. He's been a strong car all night. It's just how these pit sequences play out. Who pits now? Who doesn't? I think most guys are saying, looks like Brad Bothwell faking there. Well, Robert Richards is going to come down. He's got hard damage on the front end there from that caution. Looks like the 3 is going to pit, go up his track position. The 63, Logan Helton, he's going to pit. Dude Conrad in the 8. It's an interesting call for these guys. Robert just may play out for him very well, though. If it was to go green here, it's going to be about 12, laps of green.
Mm-hmm.
They'll still be able to hold it wide open, while some of these guys won't. And they could possibly make a good slice there through the last few laps. But, we've seen good. How many laps have we seen green? Not very many.
No, and
in a
not
row.
only that, you're in the back, and we know, and the fans know out there know what kind of package this has. But you get back there, man. Saying it again, dirty air. How fast can you fly through the field? You're good with dirty air. I'd say probably about 7 laps on your tires, you can slice and dice. But after that, it starts getting that aero push, and every lap it doesn't just go little by little. Every lap it gets worse and worse and worse to the point where you're really lifting. 15 laps into it, you're lifting, which is right around the end of the race. So. All right. We'll see what that pace car. I believe we're gonna have another lap around here under yellow here tonight. I hope everybody's enjoying the show, and me and Zach, hopefully you enjoyed me and Zach out here talking about these cars and giving you some good info, insight, and trying to keep it different than anything else that we all talk about, because you get into a broken record style of talking sometimes doing this, and so we do apologize if we say something 3 or 4 times and you're like, yeah, I get it, because we know we get it, but we got to go back to it because it's just the way that the race plays out, and it's right. So.
You didn't have all the cars blink out, did you?
No.
Okay. They're back for me, but they just all blinked out a second ago, so. Having some latency, but I think I'm good now.
Raise your hand if you love the internet.
Me.
Liar.
Not right now. Oh, no, I don't like it right now. Well, at least that time I could hear what you were saying. It was different. It was either Discord or Iris in their opposite time. So
yeah. It's understandable, man. Well, we're double filing here and getting ready to go back green. We're gonna have 14 laps completed, 13 laps to go. Possible 3 attempts at a green-white checkered here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We have a total of 12 lead changes at the line, and a total of 7 cautions.
Wow.
How many cars did we pack in here tonight? 30 cars.
I believe 30 cars, yeah.
Nice field.
Yeah.
How many cars do we still got running out there, Lee?
27 on the lead lap, Robert.
27 on the lead lap. That's very impressive with 30 cars.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll end up with 27, but that's a very good number definitely right now. These
wow.
As track temps starting to drop even more down to 77 degrees.
Like our co-host Brian Johnson, that's not here tonight, likes to say the water in the pot is starting to simmer.
Oh, simmer, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you gotta get it to simmer first before you get it to boil, and then before you get it to blow. So, with 5 to go, we'll be boiling, and then we'll have some green-white checkers, and everybody will be like, "Oh my goodness!"
Here we go. Brian Kaufman leads him to green here in the 01 machine.
All right, pace car ducks in, get ready to go back green. As I like to say, green, and off we go. Here we go. Gonna be 13 laps to go, Zach. Pay attention, everybody. See what happens now. Last week's winner is pushing that 01. And here comes that 5 of Tyler. That was
yeah, the pink car there.
Call him the pink flamingo. But here comes Ken. We knew Ken had a fast car, and now he's working his way back up to 5th position so far.
Look here, Josh Coley going to the outside of Brian Kaufman. Brian Kaufman's on the oldest tires of anybody on this racetrack. What can he do to hold these guys off? We'll see. As next time by, they'll be completing this lap. It'll be 11 to go.
Yeah, and that 27's got a little bit better tires, but this pack, you just can't pass. Oh, we got somebody going into the grass.
Oh, yes, we do. He is bouncing through there.
Yeah, that's a rough ride.
That's all good.
That's a Carl Everett ride.
Yeah.
As we
I
are
believe that was
stuck.
the 95 of Jeremy Poole, so that's a good ride to the grass. But yes, Josh Coley to the lead, 3 wide, 5 up top.
Oh, look at the move
Corey
the
right
50
through the
just
middle.
did too.
Wow.
Oh, we're still 3 wide, Zach. Bud is going to make it 3 wide there with the 8, 53, the 5's all the way up near the wall. And he clears and gets back in line. Good racing there by everybody. Giving room, making it 3 wide, and still coming out clean on the other end.
Coming by this time, 9 to go, Robert.
Well, it looks like the top 4 are starting to pull away just a little bit here, Zach. I mean, not pull away, but
I can tell you who's slicing through there, Robert, is Duke Conrad in the 8. He stopped and got tires. He's up to 5th place there on the bottom. 5th car on the bottom. Highest person to charge up through on these newer tires. And I think it's going to start to get to the point of the run where these guys will have to lift, maybe. I don't know if the cooler temperatures are helping, though. I think these tires last longer.
yeah, I'm saying probably about 5 to go. We might see some of these vehicles start to push, and we'll see if that A can do anything with them fresher tires. But that 94 is saying, nope, I'm going to pinch you down on the inside.
They're doing a good job of holding them back there, but the 01 all over the back of Josh Coley in the 27. Josh Coley's going to get a little tight off his 4. The 01 gets a decent run here. All over the back end.
Looks, if I'm looking here right, everybody, it looks like the 27 and the 01 Duke got rear end damage in the center, but I don't think that's going to affect them too much, as you can
Not
see.
yet.
Yeah, they're still running 29 nines.
Yeah, and their fastest lap of the race for them is only a 29.90. And last time by, he ran a 29.91. So that can tell you something right there, Robert. Tires aren't mattering too much right now.
No, and we've seen this all week. Tires do not play a factor. So we got the 27 and Brian there, the 01 of Josh and Brian. Man, they are going to be they're battling each other. He's right on the back of the 27, pushing them into turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, and he's trying to make him carry too much speed there and get a little tight off 4, get that run. He's doing a good job, and he's actually kind of pushing them away here, letting them get away. So if he does make a move, it doesn't slow them both down too much. 5 to go. He goes to the top.
Yeah, well, let's go back to the 76 and Jim and Gabe. Now, this is where the battle is. Well, I don't know. Here comes Ken. Ken's right up against that 01 now.
Yeah, the 11, he's coming too. Scooby-Doo's getting in action. The dirty air, I think, really affected Brian right there. He had a huge checkup through the center, but he's going to get the draft here with a good run. The 8 of Duke Conrad trying to make a move on the 76
Ooh,
there.
They touch.
Jim Brooks. Oh, and the car going around maybe. Gabe Butler, can he save it? What a save, Robert. On the wrecking now. Oh, in the fence.
Oh. Trying to go through the field here to see.
That, I believe that took out Brad Bothwell. Yeah, Brad Bothwell.
Who was in the
63
fence?
to Logan. That was the 1 of Gabe Butler.
Oh, he's still sitting on the back stretch smoking. Let's go see. Oh, yeah, we see him getting loose. He's loose. He's loose in the front 94.
outrider.
And, oh! All 4 tires off the track, up into the air, and brings it back down and just plants it on the back stretch. Oh, man. Oh, he's trying to keep that thing running. And it sounds like an alien ship trying to get back on. It's so he's having some motor problems. As he's smoking. Well, he got it going again, though. And he's bringing it down, so he doesn't have to worry about calling for a tow. But now we are under. Well, yes, we are green, white checkered there, Zach.
That we are, Robert.
And here tonight, you can see everybody. It says caution out up there on the left side. It was fixed now. It does say race, 3 laps to go. That will say 3 laps to go until we go back green, and then it will say 2 to go. And then when you get the white flag, it will say the final lap. If we do not get back to the start finish line and we have another yellow, well, then it will reset itself and put itself from 2 back to 3. And it will say 3 to go until we rack them, stack them, and do it again for a second attempt. So
That is correct.
So I did get it fixed.
What will happen? That's awesome.
So what will happen? I don't know. I don't know. I know I don't want to be the 27 or Josh there or Brian, because they're both on 28 to 4. Brian there, one's 40 laps on his tires there, Zach.
Yeah.
40 laps. It looks like everybody's staying out. We got different cycles of laps here on tires. We got some with 22 laps. We got some with 14, some with 15, some with 34. Some with 20. So we have a sequence of different vehicles. Every vehicle's got different laps on their tires. So it comes down to side by side, pack racing, dirty air, podcast racing. Zach didn't get that. That or his internet.
I did.
Oh, he got
My
it.
internet again. Yep, there it went again.
But unfortunately, Zach's having some technical problems out there, so everybody start throwing rocks out your window and try to hit your phone line, and maybe it'll fix it.
Hopefully I just don't drop. That's all that matters.
That's right. I forgot. We don't have phone lines.
We won't do dial-up connections no more. This is about to go wild, Robert. It's every man for himself now. It's going to be interesting. I'm really watching that 8 to see what he can do. He's on the freshest tires, I believe, of anybody around there, right?
Who, the 8?
Yes.
Yes. There's 1, 2, 3. I see about 3 drivers with 15 laps and about 3 drivers with 16 laps. So roundabout 6 drivers with 15 laps of tires. So that would be Duke in the 8, David in the 15, Dylan in the 3, Williams in the 33, Ted in the 79.
All right. Well, see what those guys can do with those tires.
All right, 1 to go. First green,
How old are
white
Ken's?
checker. What's that?
How old are Ken's tires?
24 laps.
24. So he's got less than the 2 guys ahead of him.
Yes, and so does the 76 of Jim.
All right, so we got multiple different sequences here.
Yeah.
Gonna get wild.
Well, and cold tires compared to hot tires, and then you go from hot tires to cold tires, back to hot tires. We all know that you can start losing a little bit of grip out there once them tires wear off with the amount of wear and tear they did put on those tires. But also I want to say you're quite welcome for the stream on Facebook there. I do appreciate you tuning in here tonight at Freaky Fast. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream like you did say you did. But let's root for that Scooby-Doo, because I like that Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo-Doo.
It's in a good position with the tires. We'll see how it plays out here as that pace car is going to burn its tires out and get off this track.
That's right. All we got to do is make it back to the white flag, and whatever happens after that, the race is over. So here we go. Waiting for that green flag to fly, and green's out, and look at them stack up, the 33 into the 12. I'm not paying too much attention to the front there, Zach, a little bit, but man, the cars in the back there, they all stacked up.
That they did.
Oh, look
When we
at
get
this.
back to the white flag here, the 01 is stuck on the outside. Looks like the 11 is going to be the man that fight for this with the 27.
That's what I was just ready to say. Oh, Duke slides up a little bit. The 01 does give him room. Here comes Bud Steele. He's
the 53.
He started second tonight.
White flag, Robert, in the air. Will Josh Coley go back to back? Can he hold off Ken? The 11. The 8's there too. 11 makes a move through the center. 27 decides to give the drafted 8. He better pull up top now and pull the top. He's pulling the top here.
Now he's pulling the bottom.
Can the 11, is the 8 going to help here?
The 01 is giving that 11 a push. Oh, the 53 into the 15.
Oh, in the contact between the 8 and the 11. The 27's will go back to back, Robert.
Oh, and we got a big wreck behind them. And, oh, my God, we got vehicles on the roof all over the place. I don't know where to go. Oh, my gosh. Holy mackerel.
And Dylan sneaks through for a third there also.
Wow. Let's go back and watch the replay a little bit here. Let's see if we can. We don't matter what car we're going to be with.
11. The 11 was the first initial there. Like some net code.
Look at
had
that.
The 15 in the background.
Oh, we're just watching a demo derby now. Oh my goodness, cars all over the place.
Wow.
Let's see if we can go with 15 and go in the cockpit. All right, he's going down the backstretch here, Zach. Let's ride with him in the cockpit and see what happens here with him. As you can see up front, the 53 gets up into the wall, and then he starts spinning. The 11's right in front of him. He misses the 11, hits the 76 across the start-finish line. The 88's flipping. The 15's just oh, my goodness. I don't even... Oh. Wow.
Wow, that was a huge pile. That's 1, 2. Let's see.
That is crazy. Congratulations to the 27 there. Let's see if we can get a good screenshot of him burning this thing out.
I believe that was almost right under 20 cars there in that last wreck, Robert. That was wild.
Oh, wild. That was crazy.
So Josh Coley goes back to back in the 27 machine.
I know one thing, we have to say tonight's race is unofficial as of right now because I don't even know if the scoring, the officials are going to have to go back and watch all them cars go across that start-finish line. That was chaos. Holy mackerel.
Yeah, Robert, if you look at this, even the standings, the times are, wow, so close.
Yeah.
Between some of these cars finishing.
All right, well... We're going to get I do apologize, I had to cough there, but we're going to get everybody ready to for a post-race interview here, Zach, and we will be right back after this quick word, and hopefully everybody sticks around to hear how the race went for everybody here tonight.
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister. Don't let fear be the only reason that you don't save a life.
My name's Quentin O'Donnell. I'm 19 years old, and I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope that I'm able to beat my disease and just be a normal person. I want to go to college, I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right, we're back after that quick word from Beat a Match. All right. Well, we're gonna get an interview with Lise. It looks like there's Zach of third place and second place there. So, do you want to take third place and I take second, as we don't have the race winner on Discord here tonight?
Yeah, that sounds good, Robert.
All right. I know I got to get you set up, but let's see here who we okay. All right, let's bring Dylan up here and let you have a quick word with him there, bud. Dylan, Robert up in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, man, how was the race out there for you tonight? How was the track, man? Man, that was some crazy racing going on.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun racing these guys in Area 51. It's the most cautions we've had in a race. I've been in a lot of races with them. A lot of good guys in this.
Yeah, well, you had a total of 8 cautions here tonight with 13 lead changes. What was the factor of having that many cautions out there? What was your point of view of what you seen out there on the track here tonight?
That's just basically this package, I guess. There's a lot of people trying to go in the same spots, and it's just a big rolling roadblock, pretty much.
Yeah, if you watch the broadcast, that's basically what we say too. It's knuckle to knuckle. We're at a 1.5-mile track running like we're driving a 2-mile super speedway. You know, it's crazy how this works, but I mean, it can be fun for some drivers, but it's just got to be a lot of give and take out there, you know, unfortunately. So, but well, you got third position, you know. I mean, you get onto the podium here, and you're ready for next week. I don't even know what track we're heading to next week. All right, you still there?
Yeah, my button stuck. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was trying to look. I didn't know there's internet problems going on here tonight, apparently. Oh, we head to Indy next week with this track. Oh, boy. How do you feel about going to that track at Indy with these cars?
Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun at Indy. Pretty good at Indy, I like to think. So, should be pretty good.
10-4, bud. All right. Well, hey, man, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Dude Conrad. Went for Dude, I wouldn't be able to get on here and race. And I'd like to thank my teammates, Eric Laurie and Jay Butler and Frank.
10-4. Awesome, man. All right. Well, until next week, we see you at Indy. We wish you the best of luck the rest of the week in your iRacing career, and we will talk to you next week, hopefully sometime.
Yep, thank you all for broadcasting, and thank Area 51 for the races.
10-4. All right. That was your third place finisher there, Dylan, in that nice number 3 car. But all right, well, we have Duke Conrad up here in the booth. We're going to pull him up in that number 8, finishing second here tonight. So let's have a quick word with him. Duke, Robert up here at the booth with Freaky Fast. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, Mr. Robert.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Sweating.
I would be too after running this race, man. It was nothing but action-packed racing. What was your point of view with the way this racing went with here tonight?
With this package, Robert, it's everybody's bunched up. You can't really pull away from anybody. You know, if you get up front, you can bounce back from high to low, and try to save on your tires a little bit. But that's about the only advantage you can do. Clean air really don't do anything for you. It just gets you away from any kind of accidents, you know. But it's just the way this package is. It's nobody's fault.
Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. You get new tires. You think you're gonna move up through the field, but tires don't play a factor here at Las Vegas in this package. And then after about 8 laps on the tires, you get into the dirty air. The car feels great for the first 8, and then all of a sudden, slowly but surely, it starts pushing to the point you're wheeling it. Trying to keep it from sliding up to that car on the outside. Because again, you're stuck in a pack and you can't get away from nobody.
Right. And the way I was doing a lot of passes, a bunch of guys up front didn't take tires on that last stop or didn't even pit at all. And they would get tight. And as soon as they would move up and give me a nose, I took it.
Mm-hmm.
I had some mad drivers at me, but
well, there's no give and take. And we all know this. We've been seeing this package since, the start of the NASCAR season, and iRacing bringing it in February. And this is the way it is. And this is what it offers. It offers great action-packed racing, like you said. There's a lot of beating and banging and fighting and everything, and it is what it is. So, but what are you gonna do, man? Right?
Yeah, and me, Dylan, Gabe, Eric, Laurie, and Donald Stewart, we try to run as a team, and
okay.
It's just so hard to bring anybody with you. You got to make moves when you can. It's all white knuckle. I ain't gonna lie, you can't really help anybody unless they're pushing them, and then you get hot. So it's all about white knuckling.
10-4, yeah. Well, hey man, congratulations then on your team. Do you want to give a shout out to your team name there?
Oh, I just want to say hi to all the area, and thank you to all the Area 51 guys that put all this together. I ain't had this much fun in league racing in a long time. It's just been a blast.
10-4. What's your team's name there, bud?
Team Boot Knocker.
Team Boot Knocker?
Boot Knocker.
Boot Knocker. Okay. Something I will try to remember.
You'll hear more about it later.
More about it later? All right. Well, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. But all right, man. Well, congratulations again on your second place finish there, man. My last question to you before I let you go celebrate this second and third place finish here tonight for your team. We head to Indy with these cars next week. How do you feel about that?
Oh, that's more of a Gabe Butler wheelhouse there. I'm following him around the track, learning what I can, and it's a road course next week. So we'll see.
Gabe, next week is a road course at Indy?
Oh, yeah. At Canadian Tire Park.
On the schedule? On our schedule?
I'm pretty sure. That's what I read.
Oh, no, I'm talking about next Thursday. You guys are going to be at Indy in the Gen 6 cars.
Oh, 10-4. Oh, that's going to be a blast.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, road course? I was like, wow, okay, that is something new. That would have been exciting to see.
Yeah, I misunderstood you. 10-4. Yeah, I can't wait to go to Indy. I love it.
All right. Okay, well, now I guess we know who the road course ringer is here. Gabe Butler, huh, is what you're trying to say?
That's the master.
That's the master. All right. Well, hey, man, congratulations again here from Freaky Fast. We do appreciate you out there on the track. And we will catch you next week at Indy, man.
All right, Mr. Robert. Be careful.
You too, bud. Get you moved here. All right. That was our second place finisher, Duke Conrad. Great run for him. Unfortunately, Logan is out on, not Logan, Josh is out in Facebook. You have to get on Discord, buddy, if you want to get interviewed. That's 2 weeks in a row, and you just posted it on Facebook that you can't believe you won 2 in a row. Well, next week we head to Indy, man. Can you get 3 in a row? That's going to be the question, and only time will tell, as we have to wait till next Thursday here at Freaky Fast brings you Area 51 at Indy in the Gen 6 cars, which is going to be extremely fun as they go around that 2.0 mile track. But I do see Zach made it back here alive.
Yes.
Did you go off into the UFO?
I got abducted.
You got abducted?
Yes. internet gods abducted me. So luckily they didn't do anything to me. They were nice to me. They let me go and get back to the broadcast. Sorry about that.
That was nice of them.
It was nice of them. It was quick, at least.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, all right, man. Well, normally we have an interview with Josh here, Zach. I'll just give him a shout out. He is on Facebook, and I do appreciate him tuning in over there on Facebook on Freaky Fast side of things. But hey, man, you started 19th. You led 18 laps. Your fastest lap was a 29.914. So, man, congratulations on going back to back. But with that being said, we were going to bring up here now before we get to head off out of Las Vegas here for the last night here at Freaky Fast. And we have our unofficial results, which I don't know. You still in this?
I have them. Because I just lost the internet. I actually do have the results. So.
All right. Well, do you want?
You're ready for them? I got them.
Well, It's all yours, bud.
10-4. Well, like Robert said there, back to back tonight with Josh Coley in the 27, taking home his second victory in a row here. So he's going to bring it home in that victory. Duke Conrad in the second place position. Third will go to Dylan Lee Master. Robert Richards is fourth. Fifth tonight will be Michael W. Spell. Sixth place, Bud Steele. Seventh tonight is Corey Lane. In the eighth position will be Brian Kaufman. Ninth is Jim Brooks. Rounding out your top 10 will be Mike Morris. 11th, Eric Lurie. The 15th of David Edwards will finish 12th tonight. 13th is William Mullins. 14th is Ted Decker Jr. 15th will be the 94 Brad Bothwell. 16th will be Les Levy in the 62 machine. 17th will be Jeremy Poole in the 95. The 1 machine will finish, Gabe Butler will finish 18th. 19th will be David Leclerc and Leclerc. Oh God, I'm saying Leclerc like the Formula 1 driver. You know how to say it now. But David in the 50 will finish 19th. That one got me. But rounding out your top 20 will be Paul Patterson. 21st is Tony Boyd in the 26 car. 17 car of Josh Perkins will bring up 22nd tonight. 23rd is Logan Helton. 24th will be Dwight Plesh. 25th, James Ledford. 26th, Ken Worley. 27th will be Outrider, Charles Johnson, a.k.a. Charles Johnson. 28th will be Tyler Hurlbut. 29th is Donald Stewart. And rounding out your field in the 30th will be Jason Anderson.
All right. Well, that's your unofficial results. As we can see, going across the start-finish line from second all the way back to about eighth. They were just flipping over and flying and trying to go through the space, and they wanted to go to Area 51 really, really fast, apparently. No, just joking with all the guys out there. But, hey, man, my final thoughts here tonight, Zach. We're leaving Las Vegas. We know we coming into tonight's broadcast and into this race, we knew what kind of racing this would be. Yeah. Great, fast-packed racing, but, beating and banging, hitting, and it's what this package gives us. And you just got if you really want to get really good insight on what kind of package this is, go hit 30 Air Podcast from the pro driver Ben Nelson. He gives a very, very good insight on exactly what's going on with these packages, because he's got a little bit better hands inside of things where we can't get our hands into, you know what I mean? He's got info, where he can't talk about, but he can give little pointers. But that's my final thought here tonight, Zach. I mean, it was great racing. Congratulations on Josh getting his back-to-back win, Duke having a great run, and Dylan and his teammate there getting rounding out the podium here tonight, man.
Yeah, definitely. Great racing between all these guys. Seen some 4-wide, some 3-wide action all night long. Really putting themselves in some wild positions. We've seen some huge wild wrecks, really. That last wreck was crazy. But congratulations again to Josh Coley in the 27 machine, taking home that second victory in a row. So he's kind of stamped his place in my mind as a really good contender here. So and a few other guys have definitely too, but that can change any given week, and we'll have to see how it goes. I mean, Indy next week's gonna be way different, way harder to pass and follow. So we got some different stuff coming down the pipeline, so it'll be interesting. So yeah,
most definitely coming up to Indy next week here with these guys. It's gonna It's the package is tight, hard racing, but there's also, you know, tight radius turns at Indy, and especially going down into turn one and the speeds that these cars carry, you really got to get out of the gas and get that thing to turn. Because if you don't, you're gonna hit the wall, unfortunately. And I got a funny feeling the trick turn of next week's gonna be coming out of turn two is where everybody's gonna slide up and either hit the wall or get loose and come spinning out of turn two. But I'm sure these guys here will put on a great show. They always do. So, and we're proud to, you know, broadcast them every night. So
Definitely.
every Thursday night. So, but we will be live here. Let's see here. Saturday night, we will actually be not at Freaky Fast. We'll be over at Racing Freaks. Make sure you check out Racing Freaks Sim Racing League on Facebook. We will have in-car racing with me, watching me get my butt kicked by Zach and Brian and all of the crew over there at Racing Freaks and Racing League. And then we will be at Slide Job at New Hampshire on Monday night. That's going to be fun. Some short track racing there with them guys. And they do got a special guest coming on for Monday night for that too. So we have a couple stuff going on over there, man. But all right, well, like I said, me and Zach here at Las Vegas and Freaky Fast would like to say thank you everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that share, follow, like button on YouTube or Facebook. Make sure you check out Dirty Air Podcast and Racing Freaks and Racing League on Facebook. But until then, we'll see you next week. Everybody have a great iRacing career if you're racing the game, and we'll catch you then. God bless everybody. Peace out.
Peace out, everybody.